Oh my goodness. Oh, all right. Time to stretch. Time to go ahead and make our little bed. Check on all of our plants. Okay, seems to be all right. Somewhat terrifying, but kind of adorable. A little carnivorous plant. I mean, I do live in North Carolina, which is the home of some of the carnivorous plants people are more familiar with, like the Venus flytrap. It's from a place that, get this, is literally called the Dismal Swamp. So, kind of fitting, and actually the swamp itself is supposed to be rather beautiful. My beloved husband, Chips, and I plan on going there one day, but you know, when you compare the dismal swamp to the beauty of the mountains, I can understand why we haven't gone yet, but can you imagine the excitement of seeing one of the, like, unfortunately now endangered in the wild, Venus flytraps just growing there in its own little muddy bog? For some of us, that's extremely exciting, okay? And for some of us, it's extremely exciting to wake up on this, the dawn of another day, here in the lucky Clover all over Inn, which I have not forgotten about. Just, there was a lot of real life cooking going on for quite a while. And Clover the cat! You are absolutely adorable, and apparently, I have not been giving you enough pets. Because apparently it should be, hopefully, whoops, okay, that's not the cat, that's the cabinet full of all sorts of our delicious, tasty foods. Ooh, and I forgot how we had some of our red-faced, spicy, cauliflower, cream of cauliflower with chilies in it, oh my gosh. You know what? If you want some delicious summer meals, that's probably what you're going to be looking for. Haha! And Clover! That is actually what we were working on, isn't it? You see, I ended up getting so busy with all of the actual cooking in real life for the holiday season that I forgot that we were working on going ahead and making some delicious summer meals and some rose wine. That is very exciting. Not really the scent of summer. I'm not really sure what season I would actually assign roses to now that I think about it. And actually, this rose wine is made out of basically grapes, and it's probably rosé or something like that fancy. But I'm just going to call it rose wine and imagine that it has a nice floral taste. And we probably need to go ahead and put it in the cellar so that nice floral taste can go ahead and age quite a bit more. Except it looks like our porter here is almost done with the galaxy hops being fermented. So you know what? I think if we're going to make a bunch of fancy fruit wines or fancy fruit nectars, which I like to think, tying that into our little Sims adventures, we need more aging barrels. We also need more lights. And also, I wouldn't mind if we had more windows. And we can now start expanding our inn. You know, as soon as we have enough money and as soon as we can make sure that we can hire enough people to help us maintain everything. But the fact we can actually have upstairs rooms now, I could have a bigger kitchen? Like, what are we doing if we could have a bigger kitchen? And I still need to make enough room that we can go ahead and offer this tiny closet space, which, to be fair, is almost the same size as my bedroom downstairs, to people to go ahead and stay in, if they wanted to stay in here. We probably should get some lanterns and other things. But that's all right. One wonderful step at a time. And lots of pets for the cat, because apparently we should be able to get you, like, up to the full heart of adoration and affection, Clover. And the fact, I love how the ear twitches, by the way, Clover, because in real life, you, the guinea pig version, actually twitch your little ear at me quite often when you're annoyed. We were worried. We were like, could it be something else? Is it the food we're giving her? Is the lettuce not good enough? What about the dill? Is it not fresh enough? Does she possibly, could it be mites? No, it's just Clover will twitch her ear when she's feeling a little annoyed, which I think is absolutely ear-deering. Okay. That one was a little bit of a push, but I couldn't help myself. Look at this summer harvest. Oh, we've got chili peppers and we have got corn we can go ahead and pluck on up. Ooh, interesting. Well, unfortunately, it looks like I might have to go ahead and go back to those kids in town in order to plant more of this corn. But let's see. How much longer before I don't need to talk to those terrifying twins and I can manage to rustle up some of my own corn? Because I think there is actually the mother plant a 15% chance of obtaining a seed when harvesting a plant. If ever there was a aspiration that I should reach for, it is probably that one. Yes, indeed. It looks like we need to go ahead and work on unlocking light feet and timber before we can get there. Or no, just timber. Excellent! So I need one more skill point, which means making our wonderful little inn a touch more famous. I also want to make sure that all of our plants are tended to. And now that I am thinking about it, we should possibly go ahead. All right, I don't know if these guys watered properly. There we go. We should go ahead and just kind of take a peek at some of the recipes that we are. Oh, wow, we've had like a big summer harvest. This is nice. But we should take a peek at some of the recipes that we were working on. Yay! And the spring onions were ready to go too. And the strawberries. Oh my gosh. This would be a good day to come to the Lucky Clover all over if you wanted the freshest of food. You know, assuming that I'm actually going to be able to go ahead and turn the food we just gathered into fresh food instead of just keeping it in my pockets in my pantry for many, many, many days. And actually, if we want to level up, doing some of these orders might help. Oh, corn cobs! Well, whoops, I did not mean to go ahead and just accept the corn cob quest, but here we are. Ha ha. Well, okay. Wait, corn cobs need like butter. Oh, dang it. I just got myself into a little bit of a pickle to say the very least. Let's see. Corn cobs. There we go. All right. We need to have plenty of butter for that and a little bit of the pepper. Okay. I have a little bit of extra money. Let's see. Anything else we want to gather up while we're here? Let's harvest up the rest of these berries. Blueberries and raspberries. Is that the first time we've harvested the raspberries? And here's more of the eternal peas that I still, please, don't have a recipe to really put them in. At least where the peas get to be the stars of the show. Let's see, and we'll go ahead and take care of these guys and these guys. And then let's actually go down. And while we are out and about, and I have at least a couple coins jingling around in my pockets, let's go and visit with our near neighbors at their ranch and gather absolutely all of the milk that they will like fork over to me. One of these days we should get our own cow, but something tells me we're still a little bit away from that. Oh, I love how they have just a little bit of hay in front of their door. It's very cute. Hello, Holly. If you want your animals to grow faster, you can give them our nutritious feed. It's an old family recipe, but I can assure you your animals will love it. Well, thank you. I kind of need my animals first, and last time I asked you guys about that, you basically told me I have no right to even inquire about the price of a chicken when I don't have a proper coop for them. So maybe we'll start there. Yes, okay. Get some of the milk, and then maybe some of the sheep milk too. And the honey and the sugar, yes! I need so much of the sugar for so many things now, since we can go ahead and we can actually craft ourselves up, or I should say, bake ourselves up some delicious goods. Let's grab some of these eggs too. I'm glad that, I mean, I guess it says laid by a hen, but I guess there are ducks afoot, or like a wing. Okay, I probably don't need quite as many eggs for now, because I don't think I have as many recipes to put them in. Okay, that's actually quite a bit of my money. And I just remembered I possibly should have gone ahead and, you know, had something to buy, like a little bit left over to go ahead and buy from the Terror Twins to replant some of my garden. But maybe we'll be able to get a quick lunch like going and get a few sales under our belt that don't have to be, you know, from Ghost or about stealing the souls of our customers anymore. Thank goodness. It's almost like the summer equinox sort of showed up here, and we're finally able to leave a little bit of those ghostly tales behind us. Not that I mind. It's not like he was the most terrifying ghost in the world, but being told that to learn the secret recipe of his elixir of life, you needed to summon the Demon King. I just feel like that was a little outside the scope of my plans for the Lucky Clover. Like, tell me if I'm wrong, but summoning the Demon King didn't seem particularly lucky to me. All right. So aging barrels and seeds, hens and windows, expanding the inn, taking care of the cat. We've got plenty to keep ourselves busy right now. And thankfully, we do have some wonderful employees too. Let's see, let's store everything that matches. We also have some fruit juices that we got going. We have the ghostly breath, the midnight mist that we like to go ahead and serve. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad we can have large chests now. And that I can just store everything that matches. Dang it, I actually need more large chests too, don't I? Oh man, especially if we're gonna like have enough room for all the honey and the milk and everything else. And I do like the idea of continuing to work on a chest that, is this an aging barrel? No, it's a brewing barrel, dang it. But I do like the idea of having a chest in the kitchen where I can just dump some of the worms and larvae and things that I don't want in my cooking environment to the side. There we go. All right, so we do need to make those corn cobs. How many was it? I should double check. And then I also need more of the aromatic plants turned into pepper. And then, was it just 20 corn cobs? Now, corn cobs would make a good summer lunch, so that might be something good just to put up for general sale anyway. Yeah, just 20. And 700 reputation for that? Okay, that's not the worst. Clover, we should figure out where the shrimp come from for the garlic shrimp, though. We have unlocked a few new recipes, learned at the tomb of our thankfully not undead, still dead king. Oh, I do know some garlic shrimp. Really? I must have bought those shrimp in town. Okay. That might be worth going ahead and doing the order for. We could also make a yogurt bowl using some of the nuts we've collected. Ooh, there's the pickles and vinegar. There's the steamed eggplants. Oh, that's right. That's right. There's our beet gazpacho with no beets to go ahead and bring that to life. All right, let's see. And our most expensive item we can make right now. Ooh, jam! 8 silver for the jam. That's worth definitely paying attention to. The turnip puree actually will transform itself into 5 silver. However, it's almost 6 silver just for the corn cobs. Maybe the secret to a great summer meal is just like diving into some nice sweet pies and going ahead and having some, there's the turnip cream soup actually is quite expensive, which is nice to see. Interestingly enough, the garlic shrimp doesn't like really sell for a lot. However, the cream of cauliflower, and I have managed to rustle up a couple more cauliflowers. So maybe we'll do more of our spicy cream of cauliflower soup and we'll work from there. Somehow I don't have as many recipes as I thought I did, but maybe when you were focused just, you know, on repeatedly making ghostly breath, I'm okay without having gathered the demonic offerings for the dead awakener. Just gonna leave that one out there. I'm okay without the, you know, ghoulish mushrooms that possibly were going to poison everyone. Yeah, I'm good there, thank you. Let's see. And then I think I just want to get like a lot of our rose wine up and going, if I can. Is that something I can do over here? I need fuel. All right, let's add a little bit of kindling. And then, yeah, we'll just get the rose wine like going as well. And I guess some more oil from the olives. Unfortunately, none of those things are things that I could sell as some sort of nifty little general shop, which is a bit of a pity. I'm sure that my olives, they were plucked out front. That sounds like something, ooh, there's the corn cobs. That sounds like something you should be able to get as like a souvenir from your stay at the Lucky Clover all over. And now we're going to go ahead and make the garlic shrimp and see how that turns out. Both of which are going to be turned over to the reputation for now. Let's also get more butter going, because apparently it's corn cob day. I don't really have a problem with that. We'll do corn cobs and... We also... Oh, is that white wine ready to go? Well, I'm not sure what kind of life you have. If you're going to have cream of cauliflower soup with maybe a little bit of bread on the side, corn cobs, maybe some refreshing blueberry fruit juice, and then also followed up with some of the white wine. But you know, I don't drink, so I'm not sure if that would make a great lunch. I don't think it would. At least, you know, you the worst that could happen is you have to stagger home, actually. There's no wagon parking here at my little inn, so it's not like you're going to be at risk behind the wheel of a wagon. And then once the garlic shrimp is done, I probably need to open soon if I want to make any money before everybody starts closing up inside town. Turnip puree or the turnip cream soup. Where's my cauliflower again? All right, I need to get more vegetable broth first. So let's go ahead. We could have just very spicy. It's gonna be a hot, like cauliflower soup. Maybe you need the white wine just to kind of like wash away the fact that it's going to be a extremely exuberant amount. Or should I have put it over here? Can I put the... Okay, interestingly, I cannot put the grape juice. The white wine grape juice. The white grape juice, I suppose we could say. There. Oh, I forgot we had all these over here too. Excellent. Well, let me turn in these recipes of... There you go, Clover. That people have put in as orders. And after that... Let's see. Corn cob? Yay! And garlic shrimp? Woo! And technically I could probably do the grilled steak pretty quickly. Did that give me... It feels like that hardly moved my reputation at all. It gave me monies! Into town we go! I forgot that people actually pay for the orders they put in. Boy, that is going to put a little bit more of a pep in my step, that's for sure. And by pep in my step, I hopefully mean some peppers. And also, hello, Chuck. I hope that you are doing well today. I need to go ahead and... It wasn't pork I needed from you. He doesn't have steak. Huh. Are you sure? He's sure. Well, I'm not going to be too terribly sad. I can't go ahead and buy the flesh of a poor cow, but not exactly what I was expecting. Also, hello, you two. I hope that you aren't going to terrify me too much today as I go ahead and try to wiggle from your tiny little grasps some of the things that I might need. I just grew my own turnips. We could do sweet potatoes. Here's the thing. I can never remember what I really need to just like pry from their tiny fingers in order to go ahead and be able to craft some of the most delicious of the recipes. And then the things I do need, they kind of seem to sense it and they keep to themselves. I really want to get a lot more recipes. I feel like there's a lot of room for that. And then, let's see. The orange sprout! I forgot about the orange sprout. I love oranges. I plan on having even more delicious, wonderful oranges to eat in real life very soon here. Oh, there's the garlic seeds. All right. Yeah, you guys aren't getting those. Getting away without giving me some of those. And then I think we need more lettuce soon for more of our salads. Because we do need to keep the salads like constantly going. Having some soybean or rice probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Just to, oh, and the sunflowers. We have to keep the sunflowers growing. It's summer. And speaking of summer, why not the watermelon? Probably because it's expensive and I don't really have a use for it just yet. But when have I let that stop us? I ask you. Let's see. And the watermelon, because I think it's going to be 3 gold before we can actually get like the brewing barrel recipe. You know what? It is summer and I'm feeling summery, so we're going to get some watermelon seeds. We'll even get 6 of them. There, I should get out of here before these kids charge me more. Run! All right, not the worst to go ahead and kind of get like a summer picnic vibe. Summer picnic! Oh, we need to redecorate the inside of our house, like the inside of our inn, to try to maybe reflect the idea of it being a little bit of a summer picnic time. I love that. Oh, but first let's go ahead and get these lovely plants in the ground. Just want to make sure that we've got some of you planted. I probably should have grabbed more sunflowers, but that's all right. And then my cocoa sprout, concerningly small, but it's there. It's doing something at least. And then we have room for some pumpkins down here. Excellent, excellent. And then over here, strawberries at the moment, but I could plant some wheat. Or are those, I'm not exactly sure what those are. Squinting, maybe they're not strawberries, maybe they are cabbages. And then I guess we could go ahead and expand. Where's my little, there we go. I love how you have to like dig up the grass, which is such a pain to do. It truly is. It's one of the more difficult aspects of getting a garden going, and one of the reasons I've always just liked raised beds better. Oh, all right, let's do this. Oh man, having a real garden one day. My eyes are sparkling. Now you have a Seri staring into the distance with a gentle smile on her face as she imagines what it would be like to have an actual garden. But the other flip side to that is that I adore where we happen to currently live on the 3rd story of an apartment because it overlooks so many trees and bushes, and I'm able to go and just see, okay, let's go ahead and put the grass back there. There we go. But I'm able to just like look out my window and see so many of the birds all the time up in the tops of the trees, and we get to see so much unique behavior from them as a result. There's pros and cons, being able to sink your fingers into the soil, or being able to stare into the eyes of a very adorably angry titmouse, or especially like the kinglets and warblers, which are types of birds that like to stick up to the tippy tops and give you what is called in the birding community warbler neck if you are trying to see what they're doing. From way down below. All right, excellent. Now that we have planted all of that, the night has actually begun to settle upon us. And you know, Clover, I don't know if we'll be open very long. However, let's see if we can manage to churn ourselves up some of this corn cob. Churning the butter. Okay, that didn't quite go as far as I was hoping in terms of a reference. And here's our cream of cauliflower. Very spicy. Very super spicy cream of cauliflower that I would run away screaming from in person. And I think Clover just went upstairs. That's so cute. I can't wait to go ahead and actually have something that, oh, and I need to go ahead and fill her water. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and open up. We'll see if our employees come. I hope they do. I very much appreciate having the two of them here after all. What are their levels still? Vicky is doing well. Vicky Baker is up to level 5 now, which is excellent to see. And Sam there, he's doing pretty good. They're like really churning their way up. And I want to make sure that we can maybe have them have some more help hired soon too. Hey Sam, good to see you. Good to see you. And there was some of our red-faced cauliflower soup. Hey Vicky, there you are. Excellent to see you, Vicky. I'm gonna go ahead and just pour this drink real fast. There we are. And if you all want to handle this for a little while, I might head outside and start making sure that we're like getting some more windows, maybe some more lamps. Also, people are here for the like white grape juice, which, oh my gosh, they really are. All right, Vicky, I'll let you handle that because you've kind of got that like covered. Wow. Wait a second, people really like our grape juice. And also it's still kind of a little dark in here. I love watching these guys handle it. I feel, oh, and it's a little like cold. There we go. I feel so spoiled being able just to like watch my employees tend to everything. This is amazing. Hey, all right, none of that, sir. Or else I'm gonna have to get out the mop of whacking. All right, actually, Vicky, you might need, okay, never mind. I feel like this may be a bad time to go ahead and possibly abandon my employees because this is so busy all of a sudden. This is a great thing to see because hopefully we'll be making. Oh, I'm coming. Did we already run out? Oh my gosh, we only have 5 drinks left. Well then. People are going to be enjoying our blueberry juice soon. Right, brewing barrels. That's going to be the focus. I guess the kids got me again when it comes to just getting all of my gold coins out of my pockets for the sake of seeds. But I can't help myself. It's just a condition I have. A plant obsession condition. There's just nothing that can be done. Wait a second, we already, oh my gosh, I'm so glad we came out here. We already the whole time, really? Okay then, we already had what we needed, my friends, for the brewing barrel. I just needed to make more nails. You know, nails that could have been going this entire time while we were running around town and doing other things. That's fine. That's fine. Also, don't you dare. Smack! Get out of here. All right. Well, I also believe that, hey, are you hiding back here, Clover? Don't worry. I know there's quite the crowd, but I'm pretty sure that most of them are fairly harmless. And then let me come over here. Aha! I knew I had a bunch of iron bars hidden somewhere in extremely impractical places, but that's fine. All right. Lucky Clover all over. You're doing great. Except poor people are just having to have water now because I forgot to go ahead and swap. Okay, there we go. There. Huh. Yay! Reputation slowly going up. Poor Vicky is so busy. I wonder if we can get ahead a little bit on how much money we're making if I can start like hiring more people, because that would probably be a very good idea. And then I think I basically just need to make a bazillion and a half nails. Like the nail rush might be what we're onto next. You have to really just sit back and enjoy the familiar flow of having a little task list and admiring, you know, taking time in between making a bunch of nails and trying to remember that there's some poor guy still frozen in the mines, wondering if possibly you should think about putting down some paths here, there, a little bit everywhere, adding fuel frantically to your smelter. In between all of those things, it's good to remember to just enjoy the lovely look of the fireflies as they flit through the summer grasses, the way that the stones, well, shatter and then regrow every night because thankfully our land seems to be blessed by maybe it's blessed by some sort of wonderful golem. I love that idea because the golem with the chicken is so nice. Bob, he's a good golem. And I, to be fair, I don't know many golems, but that means that, you know, we're 1 for 1 on good golems. And then things seem pretty good in here, thank goodness. All right, let's see if we can get a brewing barrel. Like, I don't know how I have an magical auto crafter now that I'm thinking of it. And I don't have to just stand here forever and ever, like assisting the barrel in being built. But we shouldn't ask too many questions, right? And let's get, wait a second. Aging barrel. Aging barrel, not brewing barrel! I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.